Hey, this is Paul, and today we're going to talk about fertilizing your dragon fruit in the spring. Now, hopefully you saw what we did in the fall where we applied a nitrogen-rich blood meal and a few other things. We top dressed in the fall to get our plants recovered after the season, and you can see it paid off. They're really a nice dark green, and then now that we have the plants, what I call waking up, where there's lots of varieties, the majority of our plants are shooting out new growth, as you can see. That's Laverne Pink. We have a hybrid here with new growth. Look at Paul Thompson's 7S. It's got some new growth here, as you can see. And over here, this is Leo Jr., and look at all the new growth. So once I see several varieties, what I call waking up with all the new branches forming, I know it's time to do my spring fertilizing. And now I'm gonna try a few different things. We're gonna use some bone meal and talk about the different ratios and what you wanna give and feed your dragon fruit now, this time of year. So let's go show you how we're gonna fertilize our plants this year. Let's go up the hill, check it out. Okay, so here are our 3 ingredients for our spring fertilizer routine. And the first most important ingredient is gonna be Grow Power Plus. Now, obviously, you may not be able to find this, so you can use humic acids, which they make granular humic acids, work great. I highly recommend them. And then it also has a little bit, 1% of soil penetrant, which is gypsum. Now, if you also can't find this product, just make sure you get something at a good ratio like this that's nitrogen rich, 5-3-1. So a nitrogen-rich fertilizer is going to make your plants green and kind of help them recover even more. And then the second most important ingredient is going to be bone meal. And I really like that because it has phosphorus, which is going to help feed your microbes, and it breaks down slowly because this is ground up animal bones, just to let you know. And then it also has calcium, which is really important for dragon fruit. They really like calcium, and that's gonna help the cell wall structures and basically the cells function. So calcium is really a critical nutrient for your dragon fruit plants, especially this time of year. So those two, and then I'm gonna mix it up. I'll show you how in just a minute. And I'm gonna use Fox Farms Ocean Forest because this is basically like compost. Over 60% of it is ground up dead trees. It's got some good stuff like bat guano, crab meal, shrimp meal, earthworm castings, and kelp meal. So all those ingredients will benefit your plant even more. And so now I'm gonna mix them up and I'll show you how I top dress our dragon fruit and water it in. Okay, so the first thing I do is I dump about 1/3 to 1/2 of a bag of Fox Farms Ocean Forest. I've used Happy Frog as well. Both work pretty well. So I use that. And then I go to the Grow Power Plus, or you could use a similar all-purpose fertilizer. And I actually use 6 to 7 handfuls. Don't breathe it. Usually I do a lucky number 7. There we go. Then grab the bone meal. And what's good about this is this product breaks down really slowly, so it should stay in your potting soil or your soil for a while. I use about 1/3 of a bag. Again, you don't want to breathe these products. Try to stay downwind. And then I just mix them up really well. And the last bag of Fox Farms was really wet from all the rain, so it didn't mix quite as well as this dry stuff. And the only bummer is that there's perlite in this, quite a bit of perlite, and so you'll have some floating perlite in your pot. But they use really small sized perlite. I like to use number 4. So it is what it is, but also perlite's good because it's going to add some nutrients and minerals to your soil over time as it breaks down. And it breaks down very slowly. So there you go, I mix it up just like so. And then here's Dark Star right here. You can see it's got lots of new growth. That's how I know I want to give it some fertilizer. It's waking up, and you can see down here it has tons of branches here forming. So I like to pop those off to really focus the growth at the top of the canopy. And then I'll just top dress it. Spread it around really well. Fox Farms is great for a top dressing. I think when we interviewed Gary, what did he say, Scott? He said it was the Cadillac of potting
Yeah.
soil for the short term.
Yeah, he recommended it as the best product for top dressing, I think.
Yep. So top dress is Gary's Best top pot. Basically, this is our own ratio, but it's similar to Gary's Best top pot. And you can see we top dress it with Fox Farms. Breaking off all these branches, and then I'm gonna go get my watering bucket and we'll water it in. Okay, so now I just give it a good watering in. Now you can also let the rain water it in as well. Just get all those nutrients into the soil. It's gonna feed your microbes, really promote a good healthy plant for the spring. So there you go, it's as easy as that. That's what I like to do for my spring fertilizer routine. Give us a like and a subscribe, and we'll show you how to apply a summer fertilizer in a few months to promote these to bud and bloom. Now, as you can see, we really focused on plant recovery last fall after visiting several dragon fruit farms, and these are the darkest green, most healthiest green our dragon fruit plants have ever been. And I really think it has to do with the nitrogen and also using the gypsum like Dan recommended. So Scott's stepdad Dan recommended Grow Power Plus, and that humic acid, that gypsum has really led to some really healthy, happy plants. I mean, look at 5S. Beautiful green, ready to go, lots of new growth. So I'm excited. It's an early season this year. Last season we got a much later start. So luckily the groundhog said it was gonna be an early spring, and it's looking like it here in Southern California. So thanks so much for watching. Give some of these products a try. Let us know how your dragons respond to these nutrients. All right, have a good day. Thanks for watching. Take care.